Hello, friends. Hello, everyone. Good evening. I'm Isaac Garcia Peveri. I'm in my studio, in my small studio, and I want to speak about bad decisions and Midi. Bad company marketing decisions and Midi. Why bad company marketing decisions? I will explain quickly. Let's talk about this keyboard. A modern keyboard from Yamaha I bought in Poland 3 years ago. Okay, what what is the problem with this keyboard? Apparently nothing except only one. It only have only this USB connector, nothing more, and one audio output. But okay, let's stick on this connector. Okay, this is an USB. It's the same as Uno board from Arduino, like this one. Okay, and what if you want to connect this keyboard, for example, to a vintage synthesizer from the 90s or the 80s, or a Roland Sound Canvas, or why not your Commodore 64? Why not? If your Commodore 64 is equipped with a MIDI port like this one, you can have the connection with the keyboard to the computer. How? Unfortunately, you need another element to do this operation. The only way in this case, in my case, is using my personal computer, my digital audio workstation. So I connect the keyboard to the PC via USB. I have this audio MIDI interface that is connected to the PC via USB. Behind this interface, there are two MIDI ports, one MIDI in and one MIDI out. I connected the MIDI out here to the Commodore 64. What is coming here, this sound is not my keyboard, but it's the sound from the Commodore 64. In this case, this sound like sawtooth, it's a saw, standard sawtooth from Commodore 64. I can show you that data are coming directly to Commodore 64 by putting edit mode and pressing the keyboard here. You see, I'm writing notes directly in the piano roll by pressing random keys, okay? In my opinion, this is a bad decision, bad marketing decision, because if you want to connect this keyboard to another musical instrument that have only MIDI ports, because many of vintage synthesizers have only MIDI ports, you cannot connect it directly. You need to have to pass through your computer or something else. In this case, I use computer. I can send also the MIDI data directly to the Commodore 64 from here. For example, if I create a part, okay, let's go to the sound design mode. In this case, just to hear the sound. This is the sound coming from the Commodore 64. It's not coming from the keyboard nor the PC. I don't understand why many many musical brands like Yamaha, that is one of the most powerful musical brands of the last times, with Roland and Korg, the majority brands that produce musical instruments are removing MIDI ports. This is something that I really don't understand, especially musicians like to connect their devices to vintage synthesizers, vintage devices. So, but if you remove MIDI ports, it's impossible if you don't have something in the middle, like in this case, my PC. Okay, this video is ending here. This is my personal opinion. Maybe let me know how do you think about this in your in the comment section. And sorry for my English. Anyway, I'm Spanish. Even if I'm using English every day here to communicate at work, because I'm working in a very big company, doesn't mean my English is really good. I know that my English is not so perfect. So I apologize for this inconvenience, and have a nice evening, everyone, and happy music production to everyone. Bye bye. Thanks for watching.